Guys, this is really a perfect work. Hello everyone, you're welcome to tips and tricks with Praiz. Happy New Year, guys. So this is going to be my first official tutorial for the year, and I don't intend to waste your time today. We want to make this sharp. So I know my work table is quite dirty, but well, these are what we're going to be using for today's tutorial. So I want to teach you how to do a piping enclosement, like how to pipe your blouses, how to pipe your top. Well, I know some of you are used to using this for what I want to do right now. This is called a chambaya. I don't know what it's called in your location, but this is called the chambaya twine. As you can see, look at it, how it looks like. And I know you guys are quite used to this, familiar with this one. But well, this is what I want to use to teach you today. This is the correct thing to use for your piping or your enclosement. I'm going to be teaching you how to make use of this, and this is about I think about 500 naira in Nigeria, in my local market. I don't know how much it is in your location, but if you're looking for this, probably you should just look around the amount. They come in different sizes. They come somewhat thicker than this. They come some of them come a little bit tinier than this as well. So just depends on what you're trying to achieve. Let me show you what I'm going to be using for today's tutorials. I'm going to be using some scraps of fabric to do a tutorial for you guys for today's tutorial. Scraps of fabric. As you can see, we have our chalk here. We have our twine here. This is chambaya. We're not going to be using this because this is what people use and it's quite common. But I want to show you a better way to get this done without using your chambaya. So we're going to put it outside. We need our scissors. We need a zipper foot. Yes, I'm going to show you what you need a zipper foot for. Our measurement tape, of course. The first thing I want to teach you, like if you're still confused on what we're trying to do, just watch along this video and you're going to understand what we are trying to do. So I'm going to teach you how to fix this for designing. So I'm going to teach you how to use this to make a design. First off, I just took a strip of Ankara piece, like, or any, you can use anything, basically anything you want to use. This will be a casing for your twine. All right, this will be a casing for your twine. So I just took a strip like this and then folded it into two. Look at it, I ironed it into two, folded into two. Like this is the front. I folded it inwards, like I folded inwards into two like this. One of the downsides of our twine is that it sheds very easily, and most times it's really not cute when it sheds. So what you just want to do is to cut off that shedding, right? Then to secure it further, we might have to burn this side. So that's where we bring our lighter in. Just have to burn. You know, you can use your hand to do it. Please be careful in this part so that you don't hurt yourself. So you see, I've stopped the shedding of my twine and it's ready for use like this. Inside my casing like this, I'm just going to be fixing my twine inside to sew. But first things first, let us change our zipper foot from regular sewing foot to zipper foot. So let's do that. So I've changed my zipper foot now and just going to be sure that everything is in order. Yep. So just excuse my color of thread. I want you guys to be seeing what I'm doing very well. Take your fabric, take your twine like this, put it in between. Put it in between like this, right? Now I'm just going to go ahead and take my machine foot. You know, the reason why we need a machine foot is for this purpose, so that you can sew very close to your twine, right? So the first thing you might want to do is that you might want to tack up this place. You might want to tack up your twine at this point so that it can stay in one place, but there's still no need if you want to pin. Now, the next thing I want to do is you might lock this place with a back stitch. that locks that place. This is quite cute, and this is when sewn. So you see your stitch line. Why you should use an invisible zipper line to sew. Your stitch line is when sewn just right ahead of the twine. You can see it's well sewn, and it's just perfect how the way I like it. Now let me show you how to use it to design your outfit. If you have something you want to design, how to use it to design it. I'm going to be using this as your, maybe like if you have a top, a center piece of your blouse you want to design, you just cut open like this into 2 pieces, and you just put this twine in between your center piece like this. Let me just show you quickly what we're trying to do here. Put this like this, put this like this, and you just sew, and what you're going to achieve is something really cute. But now let's just go ahead with it, and let me show you what we're going to be getting. So if you are working with maybe like a blouse, you have to leave some allowance for sewing at the front. Make sure it's straight, make sure it's equal to your twine. So this will depend on what, if you are going to still trim off your taping excess. This is what I have. I'm just going to put it in between. So I will take my fabric. If I'm working with a top, I'll take the front side, I'll put my twine in between like this. This at the top, right? So I'm just going to sew ahead and go ahead and sew, right? And just make sure I use my discretion to be sure that I'm doing the right thing. So guys, how do you see our final result? It's so cute. I really love this. It's so neat and it's so cute. This can just be like a design on your top. It can be at the front of your top. It can be at the back, like something very simple. You see the back now. Look how the back looks like. The back's a little bit rough. At this time, you can either pipe, or you can weave the back, or you can just look for a neater way to do it. Go and watch my video on how to and finish your rough edges like this, or selvages like this, just in case you don't know how to, if you don't have a weaving machine or an overlocker, right? So this is how the front looks like. This is so cute, guys. This is really neat and cute. So is this not better than using a chambaya, right? This is better than using a chambaya. Like, if you can use this, I think this does the work better than this would be. It won't give you this much definition. I wish you can see it physically to really be cute. So I don't know if you can see this defined line that this is giving you, right? This is a very defined line, right? This is what the result of a twine can give you that a chambaya cannot give you. So guys, this is really a perfect work in my opinion. Tell me what you think about this. I'm just going to show you and repeat this process quickly and show you how to use it for your neckline that to come out really cute. So let's us go over it again. So this is our burnt twine. I'm just going to take a piece of my fabric like this, and just in case you don't have a means to iron your twine, you can still do the same thing. All you need to do is fold like this, right? Fold like this. Now I want to show you how to use it for your neckline, right? So just imagine this is your neckline. I've gone ahead and cut out a part of the neckline out, like a part of the neckline. This is not a facing. So imagine you have a neckline like this. Like this, and this was cut out from here, right? I had to add some allowances for sewing, joining allowances. So after we finish sewing, it's going to come to a full cloth. Now see how cute this is, right? You can just look at your neckline of your blouse. All you need to do is to just turn with facing or lining or whatever you want to do to this at this point. But you see that definition is giving you at the neckline. Just something really cute and something different, you know, something that will just make your clients really like, oh wow, this lady is creative, this guy is so creative, right? Something to just blow their minds away. Just a little bit of detail to your outfit. This is what the results it's going to look like. Just ignore my name, right? Just ignore my name. I'm as pissed as you are right now. So this is just what detail could look like. You could use anything here. You could work in with an Ankara fabric or a print pattern, a print pattern fabric, and just use something plain to just give it that definition on the neckline. So that's how you can play with your, this is how you can just play with your twine. You can decide to still go ahead and twine in between and put it in between this place like this, you know, something really creative, right? This thing you can play around with anyhow you want to do. You can see twine somewhere and put it across the chest region like this. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with this big boy. Yeah, this is so cool to use. This is a must have in your workspace. I don't know what you're doing if you don't have this. This should just be lying around for any reason. Like, anytime you feel like you're making something really simple and you want to just tweak it a little bit, just pick it up, cut a piece of whatever you want to use, pattern plain, anything, and just twine it up and do a design. You see what we've done? We've done something really creative with our neckline. We've done something really creative here too, just to show you what you can use to do something straight. It works with curve as well. So, but however, when you're cutting it for curves, make sure you cut it along the bias side. Make sure you're using either a stretchy fabric like this to cut whatever you're going to be covering like this, or you cut along your bias. I'm going to teach you that anyways, how to cut on a bias form, like cut scraps like this on a bias form. You know, this thing is not stretchy, so that's why you are seeing like a stress here on your neckline. This shouldn't be for any reason. This shouldn't be. Now the next thing I want to do is just to show you the difference. I know you've seen already the difference between different results this can give us and what this can give us. Let's see, so you can see why you would ditch this for this. Now this is the two that we've used, the two babies that we use. Now let me separate what we have done. This is the chambaya's work and this is the twine's work. Now let us show you the difference. Now you see how thin, you see, very thin, like there's no weight or whatsoever. You see how thin it is. See how thin this place is. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's really thin and really soft. Now see the chambaya. You see how thick and defined the chambaya can be. See how defined it is. See the twine definition is not as much. You can see definition on this axis is really giving. You can see I really prefer this than this and this result, right? This is not really working for me, and so this is what I'm showing you. So please get this around you. This is what we use it for. If you don't know, this is what we have done today. We use it to define a neckline like this, and we use it to do like a straight definition on our straight piece of fabric. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in my next tutorial. Bye.